Hey, Josiah here. So glad you clicked on this video. This is definitely the biggest video I've ever put on YouTube. What you're gonna watch in a second is a hybrid photo and video behind the scenes at a wedding that we photographed in June 2021 for Scott and Jackie. Scott and Jackie have become friends of ours throughout this process, and you're gonna see a lot of real, raw stuff from this, all right? And I think this is a really great wedding to show you guys because you're gonna see me frustrated, you're gonna see me stressed, you're gonna see me make mistakes. You're gonna see a lot of things happen. You're gonna see both good and bad things happen. Of course, I think we shot this wedding very, very well, and I think there's a lot of things that we also learned from it, things that we actually put into place in every single wedding because of this very wedding. So again, I just wanna preface a little bit of what you're gonna see here. I mentioned you're gonna see me stressed, you're gonna see me a little bit, you're gonna see me vent to the bride a little bit, and I wouldn't say that this is something that you should do all the time, but we have a different relationship with Jackie and Scott than we do with a lot of our other couples. Even though we love all of our couples, Scott and Jackie are one of those couples that really kind of just stuck out to us, and we were just able to build an extra different type of relationship. It's become way more of a friendship where we're able to just completely be ourselves, be just real humans with each other. And there's specifically a coordinator that we worked with at this wedding who was just difficult to work with, both as photographers and as the bride and groom. And so we were able to kind of vent with each other. So you're gonna see that. This isn't something that I would recommend doing for, with all of your couples, and maybe don't get that real with them. You wanna stay positive on the wedding day. But we were able to bond with them a little bit and just connect with them over our shared, what we were doing with venting about this particular scenario that we were in. And so you're gonna see that. I just wanted to preface that up front so that I don't get too many hate comments, in the YouTube comments below here. But yeah, so you're gonna see that. You're gonna see the real, the raw, the good, the bad. It's gonna be, I hope, a lot of fun watching this. And I'm here to answer any questions that you might have. So leave them in the comments below. I will answer your questions there, and I hope you enjoy. Oh, he's going to pick up his parents. Oh, well, that makes sense. What did you say, 302? 302. All the way at the end. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Oh, there's a lot of you guys. Hi. Hi.
There is.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Look at you, counting cash.
I'm just like, okay, making money today. Just kidding, I'm spending money
Just
today.
tossing it.
Yeah,
Oh
so no, I'm
man.
just trying to sort through it.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
How was last
I'm
night?
for Advil, so.
Oh, so you're good.
Solid.
Was last night good?
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, it poured the whole time, so.
Yeah. Well, not today.
Yeah,
so.
it's beautiful today. So
Yeah.
It's a good sign.
Yeah.
I'd rather it rained hurricane yesterday
Yeah,
than
yeah,
not
yeah.
rain today. So.
Yeah.
So it's all good?
Cool.
Good.
Cool. Well.
Is the room straightened enough for you?
Oh, you're fine. This is great compared to some of the stuff we walk into.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad.
Yeah. No, this is great. Steph's
We
gonna
have
handle
this one and the
details.
one next door.
Oh well, you told me
Oh,
residence
perfect.
in. I was like, yes,
Yes,
'cause
enjoy.
that means a large space.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steph's gonna start with your details.
On
And,
the
yeah.
table in the other room.
Cool.
Yeah, against the wall.
Oh, perfect. Easy. I'm gonna get my stuff set up and I'm just gonna start shooting around.
There's a couple different invitation options
Okay.
to choose
Great.
from
Oh,
in terms
perfect.
of like
Great.
one that's open or in an envelope or
Okay,
whatever.
great.
Cool.
Shoes, are they in there too? If not, I'll find
They're
them.
in the box. And Katie, can you get my shoes and my earrings out of that those two bags? The shoes are in a David's Bridal box. The earrings are in a red
Claire,
box.
those little girls are coming up.
Cool. And I'm gonna photograph your dress at the venue.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. It's gonna be much easier than
Yeah,
finding
perfect.
a spot in here.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Let's see. I'm not the strap's gonna mess up the. We'll see what happens. Oh, and to explain what I'm doing, I guess. I like to set up flashes on stands when I get into the getting ready space, just to have the option, just so I can quickly bounce to a flash if I need a flash. That way I don't miss a moment. It's just already set up.
Not a problem. Of course.
All right, so while I'm getting my stuff set up and shooting some getting ready, my wife and second shooter Steph is going to be photographing details, rings, jewelry, invitations, all that good stuff. If you'd like to learn a little bit about her process of how she shoots details, you can do so at the link in the cards right now. All right, so I don't really have a set process for getting ready photos. It's really just me shooting around, seeing what I can get, trying to find creative compositions, using light in an interesting or creative way. And I'm just trying to just capture what's happening. There's no set rules. There's nothing specific that I do every single time. It's just capturing what's happening.
Just tell me where you want.
You know, literally you just do whatever you do and I'm just gonna shoot around you. I may be like up in your face though, okay? And so will Drew. This is Drew.
Hi, Drew.
Drew, this is Jackie.
Nice to meet you.
Go wherever you want. You're good.
Did my sister just give you all the envelopes and things?
You're good. Were you talking to me, Jack?
Yeah, did you get all the envelopes and things?
She might have handed it to Steph, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that has a check. There's a card for you guys. There's a tip for Drew.
Oh, you're the bomb. You're the best.
I just try and get it all out of the way early.
Yeah. All right, so as getting ready is happening, the only real thing that I am 100% trying to do is to photograph everybody who's in this room at least one time over. These are the people who are most important to the bride, and they're with her in the morning on the day, and we just want to capture at least a photo of everybody. So I'm just trying to shoot as many different people as possible. All right, I'm gonna switch over to video here. As I'm shooting video, again, I'm shooting on the A7 III from Sony. I'm shooting in slow motion, so what you're seeing in the screen right now is actually just normal speed at 24 frames per second. This will get slowed down to slow-mo once I get to editing. But yeah, I'm shooting at 60 frames per second or 120 frames per second for video. I'm gonna get a flash up real quick here. All right, so flash photos here in the getting ready room. Specifically this photo, I'm trying to get a silhouette shot with the hairstylist spraying hairspray, and it's really trial and error. And this is, I think, one of the first times I'm using this flash, so it's gonna take me a little bit. You're gonna see me work through this a little bit right now, and then I'll be back to try this again later on in the getting ready portion of this video, and I think I finally nail it later on, but it's just trial and error. Yeah, great. Yeah, whatever you feel. I mean, feel free to get super close-ups. Actually, go check with Steph and see if there's any details that you can shoot. So the way you set up this shot is to put the bride in between you and the flash. The flash is going to be pointing directly towards camera, and it needs to be blocked by the bride completely. Pretty much you just want this this hazy look. When she sprays the hairspray, you can see right there just a ton of spray to come up, and you don't want to see the bare bulb of the flash. You just want to see the spray. And that I didn't like that result fully because I wanted a silhouette. You could still see the bride's face, and so later on I darken everything down. Oh, you're the best. You're the best. You're the best. This is why I put the 85 lens on. It's gonna be really close up.
You're doing photo?
Of her. Of her. Of you. Yeah. Yeah.
Just tell me where to go.
You're totally good. That's pretty good. Switching the video here. All right, so you're probably noticing that a lot of these photos are in black and white. I love black and white for getting ready rooms because there's always an abundance of color and it's not always pretty color. And so black and white really just sucks out all of the distraction of color and allows you to focus on the photo itself, the meaning behind it, the emotion behind it. And it just makes everything look a little bit more timeless and classy without the distraction of all of the craziness of the clutter and the color in the background. But I'll sit on a 50 millimeter all day. You know, I'll forget to change the lens. I'll just hang. I love the 50. I just hang on the 50 all the time. The majority of the day will be the 50. So I'll see if I can do a good job of trying to let you know what lens I'm on. I'm on a 50 right now. 50 Sigma 1.4 art lens. So nice. Do you have the art lens? Do you have any of the arts?
Nope.
You have all
G-Master.
G-Masters, Sony G. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
I just bought the one.
Well, the 24 to 70 for video,
Exactly.
you don't have any. You don't need anything else. You don't need anything else.
Yeah.
Steph, how you doing? Cool.
in here. Jack is just like, yeah. That was rough. That was rough. I can't do 73 nights in a row.
So cute over there.
Trim in your shot. Sorry. Let me ask, how much more hairspray are you going to be spraying? Is it a decent amount?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because I've gotten all the shots I need other than that like hairspray shot, so.
Oh yeah, we got plenty more.
Okay, good to know. At this point, I'm just going to wait for that hairspray moment. That's it. I don't know what else to do, so.
For me.
All right, so here's the reason that this photo works a second time. The second time I tried it works because I stopped down on my aperture all the way from before it was at 7.1 and now I dropped down to f16, and I also increased the intensity of the flash. So it means that the bride's face is now darker and I enhanced that in editing, but it just worked better in camera because I increased the intensity of my light and decreased the ambient exposure in the room.
You're a ham sandwich. Got it down. Put my wallet in there too. Just throw them all in there.
305.
Yeah.
They're down right there.
Yeah, get your just take a shot. It's like
We'll be a little late to the video.
she knew.
I love this.
Yeah.
At this point, we've been in the getting ready room for likely over an hour. I've gotten every shot I need, and now I'm just kind of shooting around, trying to find creative angles, trying to give context to photos to where there's just more than one person smiling or laughing in a photo. And I'm just, again, finding creative compositions and angles. I'm getting really, really low. I'm getting really, really low to create some cool angles, and I'm getting really, really high to create images that aren't natural to us. Like, I'm 6 foot and I'm holding the camera way over my head to get an angle that you don't normally see. And doing that, switching back and forth between photo and video, the three of us are just kind of hanging out in this room, capturing what's happening, trying to find the relationships between the bride and her sister there, shooting through objects like these cups here to frame the subject and just make things a little bit more interesting, because the getting ready room it's just people hanging out, sitting, getting makeup done, and that's it. So a lot of getting ready is just finding interesting compositions and trying new things, and half of it's gonna suck. And I think I leave the getting ready space more often than not feeling like I just got complete and utter trash. And then once you get into editing, you turn it half black and white and it looks artsy and it looks fine. So, but I'm feeling that right now. I'm feeling like I got nothing good. That's how it feels.
Come on, it's a video, right?
Yes, yeah.
That's how you're gonna tell mom you're an alcoholic, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. Oh, is she 100%?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just don't want Kendra to throw up on me. Oh, Lordy. All right, are we done?
Go ahead.
Cool.
We'll see you there, Jackie. I have your shoes.
I'm getting your phone for it. Okay.
Well, I'll double check as I
Okay.
go around.
This is my job, okay? I'm sorry. I'm in your face all day. It's how it's gonna be.
Answer me questions.
So I just really am trying to shoot all of the transitional moments, not putting my camera down until, I can't get anything now. They're in cars. So I'm just gonna shoot until I can't. And I think I got some winners. I got this nice reflection shot, I think, of her getting in the car. So that should be kind of cool, but I don't know. I don't know what I got up there. That was chaos. We'll see in the edit.
How much of that would you say is like luck and how much is...
Oh, as far as like what's luck and what's not, I mean, you can kind of set yourself up for luck, but you just never know until you go and look later on. So I would say, yeah, some of it is skill, but the only skill comes into play, I think, knowing where you're going to get lucky. You know what I mean? So if you know that you're not going to get lucky in this one spot, then you might as well not. Why stay there?
Just an experience.
Yeah, it's just feeling it out and anticipating moments. Otherwise, it's something you just learn as you shoot weddings, where the luck is going to happen and where it's not going to happen. And sometimes the luck where you think it's going to happen, even after shooting 130 plus weddings, isn't actually where it's happening. So just be ready for all kinds of moments to happen and interactions. Really, it comes down to interactions, I think. So yeah, it just depends. It just depends. But a lot of it's luck. A lot of it's luck and looking for good compositions. Because, I mean, seriously, like, how many photos do they need of her hair getting done, you know, or makeup being put on? They don't need that much. And so you can shoot the safe shots, but then look for some other creative. Like, I stood there for like 10 minutes just waiting for the hairspray shot. It's because I already have the safe shots. So yeah, just set yourself up for some luck. That's it. So cool, we'll see you at the venue. I need to photograph the dress real quick. So let's find the dress. Is the dress hanging in here somewhere? Do we have the wedding dress?
I think it's, yeah.
Is it in here? I don't know if it can hang up there.
I think you could get it up there.
Yeah, I may need to stand on something at some point, but let me see what these. I hate backlighting dresses, so I want to keep these curtains shut if we can. Yeah, I got this. I'll hold it up. We may have to put the straps in, the little hooks. Can you lay that out? I'm gonna get a clamp real quick. If you clamp the back of the dress, the actual figure that shows, rather than just flat plastic or plastic fabric, flat fabric. It's gonna blend right in. It's gonna blend right. Can you see it? It looks camouflaged. So, yeah, your dress is actually thick enough that it doesn't shine through enough. A lot of wedding dresses are so see-through that when they're in windows and you can see all the stuff. Yeah. I generally don't like wedding dress shots in windows. It's just something I've never really enjoyed. That's what we're doing today. No choice there. I'm going to switch to a 14 to 24. All right, I'm gonna switch to video real quick. For video, I'm shooting in picture profile S-Log2 to keep this very flat. I'll have a lot of, I guess, leeway in post to be able to color it the way I want to color it. And for video, I'm just really doing really basic push-ins, pull-outs, tracking shots, just keeping it very, very simple because I will slow this down in post and I will just use a fraction of this footage, but I want to keep my movements really simple. Nothing is like overly complicated. I'm trying to keep this as simple as can be. When I'm editing, you know, slow it down, I'll have so much content. Plus, it stabilizes it even more. Yeah, so 120. I just gotta make sure I keep my shutter speed above like 250, you know, which will be no problem outside. But in a space like this, I have to keep an eye on, you know, shutter speed rule and all of those things. All right, let me put this lens back. Drew technically needs to be escorted in, so I don't really know how to get Drew. Drew needs to be escorted in. I don't know how to get him in here. Can you walk out and walk in?
Who needs to escort?
I don't know if it's like somebody at the venue or if it's like just a lady. You know?
Yeah.
It's a women's bathroom.
Right.
Feels weird.
That was the concern.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't just walk in. I've never had any other venue do that. Put the bridal suite.
We don't do anything out here.
Yep.
Be safe.
Yep.
And I need you guys to be in the bridal suite because I have 2 events happening right
Okay.
now, so I'll have ladies coming in to get you there.
Okay.
Whenever you're going in and out, you'll need an escort.
Okay.
To be clear, the room we're in right now is not the women's bathroom. It's a room attached to the women's bathroom. It's adjacent.
I guess so. I don't know if we're allowed back in here or not. It's so weird. I will be a little sassy about it. It's very weird. Well, because like I'm not in here when she's changing, so where can I be? So weird. It's been a couple years. I think 2017, 2018 is when we've been here. Okay. Not right now. No, thank you though. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm gonna take a look after you're in your dress. I'm just taking it one step at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you gotta come to me.
Okay, where are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be right now in the ballroom setting things up.
Okay, I'll come find you. Yep. I already don't like this venue. Not a fan. That was weird. Last time I was here was a couple years ago. I've been here twice, but I've never had, there was never that much like pressure to be supervised or chaperones. So that was really, I don't know, yeah. I don't know if it's because there's a tournament happening today or something. But that was, yeah, no, look, don't apologize for anything either. Like, this is out of your control fully, so. All right, let's see where we're gonna put you. Because I'm even okay shooting, like with you here, shooting towards this door.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then it's clean and, yeah. They can change, yeah. The only thing is, Jackie, they can't come in and out necessarily while.
No, yeah, just right here.
Okay.
As long as they're comfortable with that with 3
So the
minutes.
guys are going to turn that way because they're not allowed out of the room. And
We're just gonna quick address. Can you
we're
guys
all
just
gonna
Literally gonna face the wall. Look how nice it is out. Drew, shoot some video of this if you can.
Sometimes you have to create moments and push the couple to do something, or push the bride to do something. In this case, we just asked her to take her dress down off of where it was hanging from the window, and it made a few nice photos. But this probably wouldn't have happened if we didn't ask her to do
That
it.
should be fine, Steph. You're good like that. Yeah, it should be fine. Am I able to come back here with you? Is that okay? Thanks. Yeah, do you think? Good. Jackie, go the other shoulder again for me.
We'll often just let moments play out as they're happening, but we will give direction to our clients. So as you just saw, I just told Jackie to look over her left shoulder back at her sister, and I'm telling her what to do, and it gives them confidence. And like, they're probably wondering like, what the heck am I supposed to do while you point this camera at me? And so we like to just give them direction and then just let the moment play out. You don't have to keep talking. You don't have to constantly give them direction, but just give them something to do so that they're not feeling awkward.
Perfect. Can you pretend to put an earring in for me? Yeah, keep that smile up. I know you're focused. There you go. That's great. All right, got it.
got it.
Okay.
Done
Dressed. All right, we're good.
You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna do the first with your dad.
Okay. You're gonna do the guys around.
I'm gonna go find Scott.
Groom's lounge.
Just like walk to the bathroom again and go through.
I'm gonna walk you out.
Okay.
There's a woman standing there who's got her dad.
Okay. I need to get the other camera here real quick.
So you guys are going to start. We're gonna go with guys.
Where are they? Are they in here?
He would like me in there for that. Is the problem.
Make sure if
Okay.
you do 1 or 2, then you gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Are the guys back here? Look at you, man. You look good.
Like, what was going on?
So there's apparently rules here that you guys didn't know, I didn't know either. I've been here before and they weren't like this. We apparently need to be escorted into the women's suite. We need to be in there the whole time. Right.
We showed up at 2:50. She's like, "You're not supposed to be here until 3:45."
Oh.
I was like, "No." Well, I guess you can go in the men's locker room and hang out in there. She's like, "We have a tournament, so it's really busy. You might not find space." There's been like 2 members in there for the last.
Some of the guys have money on flights if it happens. So.
They have money on fights? That's good. Can I put some money down too? Because I...
Oh, are we videotaping everyone?
Hey guys, how are you?
We're supposed to get naked now, right?
Yes, yes. Everybody get undressed. Yep. No, you're good. Just honestly loosen the tie a little bit.
Where do you want me for the picture?
Honestly, you're good right where you are. Yeah, you're good right where you are. I'm just gonna kind of shoot around, all right? Oh, we got it. Don't worry. Yep, we good.
Nothing but a good day over here in the office. Oh yeah. Day to have a day.
I'm not taking pictures of you guys.
Do you want your sunglasses?
Just me.
It's all about you.
He just took pictures of us. Get naked.
Let me have you unbutton the bottom 2 or something.
Is that even his? No. No, on the right jack. That's mine. So that's mine. No, that's mine. Oh, God.
Awesome.
Guys, did you mess up all your
One more time, can you adjust the tie for me?
Wait a minute, I got a cigar in mine.
I have a phone. That means it's down here?
I have a cigar in mine.
All right, push it up again. Yeah, there you go.
42.
Awesome.
Cigar.
Great.
Cigar here.
Oh, there it is. Wrong side. Wrong side.
I don't think it's open to wide shoulders.
We were thinking of that.
That's a good picture.
I'm gonna have you do that one more time. Yeah, that whole thing, that whole jacket.
Alright, you face you this time?
You're good if you don't. It's all good.
Directly the camera.
Directing the camera, yeah.
Great balls, average cock.
I don't even need my underwear.
Too much and you're going to bed for too much. Okay?
There you go. That's great. Fix that, the collar, yeah. There you go. Nice. Nice. All right, photo and video, good.
Oh
my God. What's wrong with you? Dude, that was
Make sure
hard.
you open it up to Scott's the main focus of this.
Alright guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everything you guys are doing.
Cheers, fellas.
Are we taking it?
Yep, yes, take it. Yeah. To the face. To Scott. Scott.
Woo!
That was good. That's really nice.
Oh, burn. Try to get the breath. We should have done victory.
Other than Jack Sinatra.
Yeah,
Did anyone taste that?
I don't think so either. Regardless, to stay in good standing with Ramona, we have to find Ramona.
Yeah.
I personally don't want her. I don't want her opinion on anything. to be honest. I want to be able to find the spots, and because she doesn't know how I light and how I work.
Okay.
I'm fine with but if you take a peek out here, you're gonna notice like it's just like there was people moving through the space at least a second ago. It wasn't like a private space, and I want to make sure you guys have that space. Yeah. So let's look here. Let's walk through and let's see if we can find Ramona and see what the outside. And hey, man, no stress, man, on anything. All right, we work. You know, your engagement session was completely different than what this is going to be because that was like go, go, go. We're just going to get as many photos as we can. And I'll explain this to you guys again when we're out there shooting. There she is. Okay, great. I was just coming to find you.
Just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Am I able to see what outside the ballroom looks like?
So we usually do first look over here on this pathway.
Okay.
Or we
by the fountain.
or by the fountain.
It's very busy by the fountain.
There's people everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, they won't be in the picture, but they.
And I wanted the private moment between them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can either do it out here on the archways.
Okay.
Or out this the bride this way. Or
Okay.
we can bring her that way. I usually let you tell me because
Okay.
of the lighting.
Yeah, let me take a look here.
Tell me what you like.
This is much more private here if you guys are.
To do with lighting.
Yeah, everything for me is based around the light. So,
Usually,
Steph, I'm thinking about having him face this way here. And when we bring Jackie by the plant here.
I agree.
And then we can have the wide.
Yeah.
This way, the sun's behind them.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah, because we'd be in the flowers. We'd be all up in everything.
That's perfect. So he would stand here and she would come this way.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Scott, let me bring you over here. You're gonna stand like right here, facing this way here. All right. Okay, so here's how this is gonna work, okay? You guys really have two options. The first option is for him, you can tell him to turn around and he can see all of you, or you can walk up and tap him on the shoulder and he can turn around there. Just turning around, okay. Let me have you take one giant step forward for me. Right there, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna go in this.
You're gonna feel it pull. Yeah. It's just because you're uncomfortable. Okay.
I'm actually gonna go from this angle here a bit. Okay, Steph, Drew, you guys good? Yep. All right, you can tell him to turn around whenever you're ready.
I'm just gonna make him sweat it out.
Yeah, my heart rate's 138 right now, so.
All right, you can turn around.
Now I'm gonna make you sweat it out.
Okay. Thank you. Are you actually crying?
Yeah, I am.
Are you real crying? Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Did you expect all this? The train?
Yeah.
You
no. Oh, no.
You need to breathe. You're all stressed out today.
I love you.
I love you too. I love you too. You're making me cry. Don't make me cry. My makeup's gonna run.
Not the first time today.
No, I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
Alright. Jackie, I can't even begin to explain how much you mean to me. I knew from the moment
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I knew from the moment that I saw you that you were something special. I've never been more right in my life. And that will probably be the last time I will ever be right in my life.
Because I'm always right.
Yeah. From this day forward, for sure. Spend the rest of my life with you.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm not-
Beetlejuice
you
and
hold
back.
it.
I don't know if you remember that or not.
Of course I remember it. You used to say it all the time. I'll just hold that for a second because
Okay.
I can't hold and read.
Okay.
It's a little bit long.
A little bit. That's like a novel.
Well, my vows are. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
To my soon-to-be husband, I couldn't be more excited to marry you today. A 30-month engagement that I thought would drag by. You're my best friend, my biggest supporter, and my hero. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm so excited that this day is finally here and can't wait to celebrate us with all of our family and friends tonight. It's going to be legend, wait for it, dairy. Love you forever.
Can't believe you did that. Love you. I'll take that back.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, we got through it.
I loved it. If that was all the pictures we took today, that'll be the most meaningful thing. Every other photo won't compare, okay? Because that was the real stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna get this mic off you. We're gonna take a few quick pictures. We'll take some more pictures later, and then we'll take some more pictures even later.
Yeah, and we can do
all right,
like,
yeah.
if we need to cut ours and do them after the ceremony.
Cool.
To do
No, look,
Whatever
you guys have shot with us twice, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a speed round right here.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do it.
And then we'll do the other one.
We're gonna do what we can do, and
I
then
just want to make sure the bridal party
Yeah.
is before because they're gonna need.
yeah, we'll get. I wanna.
If we have to do more of
yeah.
us later, I'm good with that.
Right. You're gonna need drinks.
That's the.
Drinks with you guys.
That's the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna focus for a couple minutes on you guys, probably 5 minutes. We can get bridal party to come out and do them somewhere, and then after that, yeah. So after that, we'll do some family. But yeah. So let me get this mic off you. You guys can take a second. So that's probably the most I'll hold the A6500 on the gimbal and shoot photos at the same time. Normally I'm switching back and forth when I'm doing photo and video. I'm not normally holding it at the same time unless there's a moment where I can't miss that other shot, right? So I have to do both. And Scott and Jackie have shot with us twice before. You've seen them in another video of mine. 5 prompts for real reactions, and I don't think I've done another behind the scenes with them, but they are pretty familiar with our posing and the way we work, so we're gonna do a speed round with them right now because we're actually 1 minute until bridal party needs to start. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of things right here, right now. Look, okay, so you guys have shot with us before. There's really only, for the wedding, it's very different than the engagement session. There's really only 3 portraits that we look for, okay? Because really, how many photos are you going to look at from your wedding? We want 3 shots. 1, you guys arms around each other looking right into camera, okay? We need that for grandma's mantle, for your parents' wall, like Christmas cards, those things, okay? The other shot we need is you guys connecting the real you. Honestly, we kind of already got it, but we're going to get it in a different form, okay? And then the 3rd shot, we just want one giant wide of you guys in this space. You obviously picked this venue for a reason. You guys like the space here, whether we get that at cocktail hour or ideally probably at sunset, or even if it's like some kind of fireworks shot or something like that, we were just looking for the big wide. That takes pressure off of us, takes pressure off of you guys. We're just looking for 3 killer shots. Everything else is a bonus. And we're gonna do a speed round right now, so we're gonna get a whole bunch of extra things, okay?
Sunset is 8:32 tonight, so.
Yeah,
Perfect.
cool.
8:15 will be.
Yeah, we have you guys plugged in for that, so.
The time we have, actually.
Yep.
Perfect.
So that is awesome. Yeah, I want you guys, honestly, just come center out on this mark here and just put arms right around each other as if I'm going to take like a quick iPhone photo of you. Yeah, you can go on that side. Yeah, yep. And
It's gonna get dirty. It's fine. I don't care.
and we're not like super perfectionist with the dress, so honestly, sometimes just like letting it fall and lay out just looks great as is.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes when you fluff it out too much, it almost looks too staged and too fake almost, you know. There you are. I'm gonna tell you my settings here. I'm on a 50mm 1.4 art. I'm shooting at f2.8, 1/800 shutter, and 250 ISO with my Kelvin set to 6100 Kelvin. Cool? Cool. All right. Let me have you guys angle towards me just a little bit. Scott, take a tiny step forward me. Yeah, there we go. And phone. Is there a phone in your front pocket?
There is.
Back pocket. Or inside the jacket, doesn't matter. All right, there we go. Looking right here, ready, one, Jackie, bring them, there you go. Perfect. Big smiles, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Throw the hand in the pocket for me, Scott. There you go, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Look at each other for me. Bring those noses really, really close together. That's great, that's great, that's great. See, you're used to all this, you know how it goes. Can you kiss her on the forehead? Oh yeah, Steph hasn't actually photographed you yet, yeah. Perfect, guys. Bring those noses back together again. You guys look so good. Jackie, look over at me here. Scott, yeah, nuzzle in for me. Guys, Jackie, your skin's like radiant.
Thanks.
It's all that Rodan and Fields, is that what, yeah? That looks amazing. Kiss her right where your nose is, Scott. Right where your nose is, give her a kiss. That's great. Look down towards his boutonniere for me, Jackie. Perfect. Can you whisper in her ear? Let's see. Whisper in her ear her favorite dessert and your best Chewbacca impression. Did he growl? I didn't hear any growling. There. That was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. Can you guys share a kiss right there? You know what I'm going to say. Don't pull away. Just smile real big. Love it, guys. Love it, love it, love it. Perfect. You guys can kiss again. Nice job, guys. All right. All right. Nice job. Nice job. Okay. Woo! Let's play a game real quick, okay? Just to get a little silly. All right. So let me take your bouquet. I'm gonna put this down over here. Is that all right? Yeah, it's hot. It's. All right. We might have done this game before, but Jackie, can you take a step towards me? I want you to come behind her, and Jackie, arms are gonna go up like this. Scott, your hands are gonna go over her hands. Okay.
I'm not doing throw.
Interlock fingers. It depends on what he has you do here. Scott, I'm gonna have you slide out towards me just a little bit. The whole body. There we go. Have we done this before?
I don't remember.
You're gonna be her hands.
Oh yeah.
We did this?
We totally did
Cool.
at Westchester.
Okay.
There were some really interesting photos.
Okay, so this will be completely new because it's been a while.
So long,
yeah. You're gonna be her hands. She has to guess what it is that you're doing. Pick an everyday action. She just has to guess what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, we didn't quite do this.
Okay, maybe it was a little different. Okay, this is new.
Like this and I don't know what
Okay, okay, yeah. So you're her hands. Pick an everyday action. It can be as simple as brushing your teeth or.
I'm gonna pick some good ones.
Pick some good ones.
I believe you are.
Here's the catch, though. The only way she's gonna know if she guesses it right is if you attack her with kisses on this cheek here. Okay? You'll have time to reapply makeup if you need to. Whatever. All right.
I don't care
So I'm gonna pull this back just a little bit. Okay.
Documented.
And actually, let me have you guys rotate this way just a little bit more. Yeah, right there. Great.
Probably better if you're not standing on your
Yeah.
face now.
There you go. Does that make sense? So you can kind of look back towards him a little bit as he does this, and you can give her all your attention. Are you guys ready? You have something in mind? You might do this 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
He's ready.
He's ready.
Inappropriate either.
He's ready. They can be as inappropriate as you want. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. All right, go for it.
Fishing, done. I knew that was going to be the first one, too. You're supposed to attack me with kisses when you get it. Listen, give me the credit.
Sorry, I forgot.
Give me the credit.
Nice. All right, pick another one, Scott. Pick another one.
It's going to be golf.
It's going to be good. Nice. Pick one more.
One more. Is this drinking a beer?
It wasn't, but it can be. I wasn't thinking of that. I was gonna incorporate the Doges.
Oh, well, I wasn't getting that one.
I love you.
Yeah, stay right in this pose, guys.
Not with your nose.
Can you,
around.
yeah, nuzzle in, yeah, and can
Yeah.
you guys lean towards me just a little bit? Yeah, right there, perfect.
Jackie, can you look down? Like,
Real quick.
oh, you guys look so
Separate the arm from the, there you go. There you go, you guys look great. Jackie, eyes to me here. Keep that smile up. Really squeeze her tight, really squeeze her tight. There you go, perfect. Look back towards him now, look back towards him if you can. Woo! Love it. Yeah, look up at him. That looks great, guys. Perfect. Keep looking at him. Scott, look over at me. Love it, love it, love it, love it. That looks great. Scott, I want you to turn around now and face that direction. And you're going to hug him from behind, okay?
Just watch your face on his.
Yeah, be careful to press. Yeah, yeah, that's great. Yeah, and Jackie, slide towards me just a little bit. There you go. That looks great, just like that, yeah. And both of you guys looking here. What time we got? 4:38, great. We're gonna power through Bridal Party. Actually, Scott, throw the hands right in the pocket for me again. There you go. Jack, can I see what it looks like if your arms go? Yes, that way I can see some ring and finger. That looks great. Y'all look good. Yeah, you can cross. Perfect. Look back towards her. Love it. Look up towards him now. Perfect. Scott, right at me. That's great. Can you pinch his butt for me? Just pinch it.
No.
She really attacks you, I feel like. Yeah.
She's not afraid.
Yeah, that was highly
Oh
inappropriate.
my
all the
gosh.
time.
That's great. It makes for good pictures. That looks wonderful. Okay, awesome. You guys can relax. Let's go do some bridal party.
Yep, let's get this
Sound
bad
good?
boy out of the
Let's
way.
do it. While we do that, I'm going to have you guys hold hands and we're going to walk up this pathway, okay? So let me.
Or do you want it to drag?
I'm gonna hand this.
What do you want? Do you want it
If
to
you
drag
wanna,
for a minute,
no,
or
let's have you pick it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you hold that. If you wanna just drop it down
Not
here.
yet. No.
If you wanna just like let them hang, and then point it up towards me a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Hang tight. I'll tell you guys when to go. That thing is like, that thing is huge. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, thanks, man. All right. Oh yeah, pin that back in. Looking at each other the whole time while you walk, okay? Ready, set, go ahead. Perfect. Looking good. Keep on coming. Can you guys kiss and walk at the same time? I know. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys look great. Awesome, you guys can walk normal again. Guys, you're both radiant right now.
You really are. It's
It looks unreal. You guys can relax, it looks good. Perfect. Woo! Woo! All right, let's find bridal party. She's still putting on boutonnieres, so we got some time. All right, Scott and Jackie, let me bring you guys. I'm gonna shoot this way. Okay. A lot of it will be blurred out.
That's fine.
Even with the concrete pathway, all good. Plus the sun, if the clouds move, you guys will be blasted here.
Okay.
This way, you guys will be in the shade. All right, bridal party, this way.
Bridal party.
Gentlemen, onto this side here, okay?
You're in the ceremony.
I need, yeah, whatever order you guys are lining up in during the ceremony.
And you guys need to like.
There are, holy cow, there's a lot of you.
Double time, let's go.
All right, well, I'm gonna,
Run,
he needs his boutonniere, he needs his boutonniere. You're fine.
It would be Brody.
All right, you can hand her flowers back if you want. Yep, that's good. You guys are gonna stay really close together. I want all of you guys to angle in towards Scott here, and you're gonna come in really, really close together. Like uncomfortably close. Like
Like an elephant walk.
practically, yes. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. You're gonna be very close. Can you guys scoot back this way? If I were to like walk through here, I don't want to step on anybody's feet. So if I'm gonna step on your foot, scoot in. Yeah, scoot in. Hey, kiddos. Can I bring the three of you guys down in front? Can I bring them in front of you? Is that great? They're gonna get lost in the back. I don't know. There you go. There's one more guy right in between you. That's
Why the space is.
Look right here. Right here. Hi.
Tyler, you look and you smile.
Right here.
Perfect.
All right, hey everybody. Looking right here at me, okay? Yeah, throw the hands in the pockets. Yeah, hands in the pockets. Yep.
You're gonna look right here.
Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Perfect, guys. That looks great. That looks great. Okay, let's pull them out and do. Steph, I'm gonna do just a basic group shot, and then I'm gonna split them up. Okay? All right, guys. Everybody looking here again, okay? Smile. Always smile, unless I say serious. Can everybody, all the guys, scoot in a little closer to Scott? That's good. That's great. Guys in the back, coming even closer. There you go. All right, looking here again. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Give me another one here, all right? Ready, 1, 2, 3. Everybody looking at Scott and Jackie. Scott and Jackie, look at each other. Perfect.
All right, so the audio cut out on my mic here real quick, but I pretty much just told the bride and groom to share a kiss, and I'm just trying to keep the energy going, making sure that they're engaged, they're having fun, and that this goes by quickly.
Oh, wow, yeah. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I'm going to get these flowers here real quick.
Come on now. Get on in there now.
Perfect, perfect. Awesome, guys. All right, I'm gonna split them. Okay. All right, hey, I'm gonna split you guys up a little bit, okay? Can I have you guys switch? Best man, maid of honor. Yep. Just the one. Yep.
Wife swap.
Swap. I'm gonna bring you to this side.
Okay. He's been there.
I'm gonna bring you to this side. We're going every other if you can.
Welcome to the party zone.
Yeah.
Now I get by Jim and Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you.
Gaps look bigger on camera than they do in person, so for bridal party, I'm trying to make sure that I keep everybody in close together.
Squeeze them tight, squeeze them tight, squeeze them tight. You're always looking at, it doesn't really matter actually, it doesn't matter. Everybody looking at Scott and Jackie, how about that? Perfect, Scott and Jackie look at each other again.
I gotta get a view.
That's perfect. Yeah, kiss her, kiss her. Nice. That looks good, that looks good. Awesome, hey, all right, I'm gonna have you guys separate just a little bit, okay? You're gonna stay in that same formation. Stay in that same formation. You guys can separate a little bit. We're gonna link arms now and face me, okay? Yeah. Separate a little bit, separate a little bit. You can scoot down even further if you want to. Scoot down even further. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, keep on scooting, keep on scooting. You're gonna link with them as well, yep. You guys are slowly gonna walk towards me. Look at the people next to you, okay? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which way. You're gonna walk forward. Yeah. Yeah. That's completely up to you. I'll let you figure it out. You're walking slowly. Ready, set, you're walking. Ready, set, go ahead. Walk towards me, look at each other. That looks great. Scott, look at, yeah.
We're moving faster.
Nice job, nice job, nice job. Awesome, all right, you guys can relax, that's great. You guys can relax. Nice job. Scott and Jackie, let's get a shot of you guys with those kids real quick, okay? The rest of you guys, separate into your bridesmaids or groomsmen, all right? Separate into your colors, your groups, yeah.
Oh yeah, here, you stand in front of
There
me.
you go.
Do you want to put
There
one
you go.
on? Jordan, come on this side.
Let me bring one of you over here.
Jordan, over here.
Come on, bud.
Come on, hurry up, buddy.
Come stand right here for me, bud. There you go. Perfect. Come in even closer. There we go.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, cheese.
Yeah.
Abel.
Abel.
Abel. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Abel. There we go. We got him, we got him, we got him.
That was a nice.
We just go, go, go now. We got 7 minutes to get all the bridesmaids and groomsmen done. And then we got family pics. So Jackie, let me bring you here. Hey, gentlemen, I'm gonna bring you guys over this way, okay?
Air conditioning over there?
Then we just need half of you on one side, half of you on the other.
Stand in the shade. 1, 2.
That's pretty much it. There we go.
So you actually.
Steph seems to know what she's doing. Seems to know what she's doing, so I'm just gonna let her take it. Otherwise, there's too many cooks in the kitchen, you know? There we go. Okay, so there's an uneven amount on each side. So that's great. Jackie, I'm gonna angle you in a little bit. Bam. Yep. Yep. Make sure to stay pretty close together, all right?
The gaps look bigger in photo. Like you're 10 miles away from each other.
Yeah. All right, looking right here, girls, all right? Ready, big smiles right at me. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
That's awesome, you guys.
Looking at me again. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Everybody looking at Jackie. Jackie, look at one of your maid of honors. There you go. Perfect.
They're not normally green. They look very green right now.
Her eyes.
Yeah.
Jackie, can you look down at Franny for me?
Yeah, that's cute.
That's perfect.
Love it.
You're like a professional, Franny.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's bring Franny to the end here, onto this side. All right, girls, I want you to all link arms again and face me. You guys can separate a little bit if you want, all right?
So can you link arms?
There you go.
And hold them?
Yeah.
Does it matter what hand you carry? Nope.
Doesn't matter, whichever one's the most comfortable. Okay, because what you're gonna do is you're slowly gonna walk towards me. This time you're gonna bump hips together while you walk, okay? Bump hips together. Look at the person next to you.
We are just bumping. Why not?
All right. Looking at each other, walk slow. Ready, set, go ahead. Keep bumping, keep bumping, keep bumping, keep bumping. I'm getting real laughs, that's all I care about. Perfect, girls, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, you guys are good, you guys are good. You guys can stay right here. We're gonna do an individual of each of you with Jackie, okay? So let's just start with the maid of honors first.
Yeah. We'll do both and then
We'll do both and then individual. Yeah, yep.
Slight step forward.
Yep, there you go.
Sorry, I distracted.
One thing that we don't want to forget to do is get smaller combinations, individuals of each bridesmaid with the bride, or even break it up into smaller combinations like you're seeing right now with junior bridesmaids and the flower girl with the bride, or the bride probably has college friends and she has high school friends, or she just has sisters who are in the bridal party. We want to make sure we break them up into individual groupings and just at least get an individual of each person with the bride. It's a super important photo that could go missed.
All right, everybody looking right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna back up now. He's looking right at me. That's good. We took a whole bunch. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great. Great. All right, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Let's just do you, Scott, with your mom. And then just with dad. Right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. You're looking right at me. Right at me. Always at me. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. And again, ready? 1, 2, 3.
For family photos, we always get a list of family photo combinations prior to the wedding day. This is the list that we work off of when we're doing family pictures. Typically, just one of us will photograph these and the other person, the second shooter, will kind of organize and get people wrangled up and ready to go. We'll also add in our own combinations like the bride with just her parents and the bride with just her dad, bride with just her mom, things like that that we don't put on the list.
All right, big smiles right at me, okay, guys?
Right here.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
A big long
And again, step back up a little bit. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, guys. Hey, kiddos, can I have you put your hands right in your pockets here?
Now you're allowed.
There you go. Now you're allowed. This is the only time.
The only time the hands can be in your pocket.
All right, guys. Yeah, there you go.
Nice face.
Nice. Okay, I took a whole bunch. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. There's got to be one. There's got to be one.
You and just your parents. And then also can we do...
All right, I'm going to do just you real quick. Okay, and then we'll do.
Mom, can we do the train?
Let's get. Can we get Scott to fluff you out? Yeah. That'll make a better picture, I think. Hey, you're gonna fluff the train out. All right, just spread it out.
It's very simple. No complications about it. Off to like the side or in the back?
Nope.
You got it. You got it.
You know, you guys know better than to just give him that little girl. He needs more than that.
It's a better picture for Well, and then we'll have Steph fix it. So.
We'll have stuff fixed, then we'll get the real fix. And then we'll
Yeah. We got the good shot, and we'll. Yeah.
Can I adopt Steph into my family?
Yeah.
Nope.
And actually, I'm gonna come over here. Jackie, can you point the toes towards me here a bit? There you go. That looks great. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Back up here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Coming in really close. Look down towards the flowers for me. Say just like that. Look over at Scott for me.
Hey.
Look over at Steph now.
That's going to be a
Can you look down at your shoulder?
We're doing good? I was going to say, because the fur will stick right to that thing.
Here and look down. I'm trying to get
On all of us. They're going to come to all
I'm switching the video real quick.
Sawyer will.
Look down at the flowers again. Eyes to me. Look over at Scott. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Can I have you pass the flowers to Steph real quick? We're going to do a quick walking shot where you're going to, you know what? Can you scoop that up for me? Are we able to scoop this up?
Well, somebody just hand it to me, yeah. I bet once it's bustled, I'll be okay. Thank you.
There you go. I want you to, with the other hand, you can kind of play with the dress a little bit if you need to hike it up, whatever. You're just going to slowly walk towards me, like really strut a little bit, okay?
I can do that.
I want you to look this way, and then at me, and then that way, and then back at me, okay? You're going to walk towards me. Ready, set, go ahead.
Yes, girl. Own it.
Look over towards them. Back towards me. Back at them. Back at me. There you go. Turn around and walk back.
Get the back of that dress.
Yep.
Still strut it, Jackie. Come on.
Yep. Still strut. Jackie, back at me here.
Point a booty gain if you're not going to use it.
There you go. Back at them. Back at me. Nice, nice, nice. You're good. All right, Scott, let me bring you over here. Jackie, you're good.
Do you see a profile picture for LinkedIn?
All right, all of your weight's going to go on your right foot. There you go. Yeah, you can pretty much just mirror what I'm doing. Yeah, that's totally good. Totally good. Looking right here. Perfect. All right, big smiles now. There you go. Keep looking straight ahead. I'm getting just the boutonniere. Perfect. I'm gonna back up here again. This time I want you to, actually, let me get a full body. I didn't get the full body yet. All right, serious face now, Scott. Perfect. All right, you're slowly gonna walk towards me now. Button the jacket, unbutton the jacket, all right? Ready, set, go ahead. Looking at me. Look out to your left. Looking at me again. Look to your left. Perfect, looking at me again. Big smiles this time while you walk, there you go. Awesome, awesome. All right, you're good, man. Cool, did you get some of that? It was good. Cool, all right, you guys are good. How you feeling?
Good.
Good?
I'm calm now.
Right on time, 5:29.
Perfect.
We caught back up. You guys look freaking incredible too, let me tell you. You guys look, I can't wait to show you guys. So good. All right, you guys go do your thing. Steph's gonna follow Jackie, I think, for some grandparent stuff.
Yeah.
Drew, if you wanna follow for, there's some kind of grandparents first look.
So
Okay.
I was hoping I'd have enough to go in and get a new battery when we set up. What do you think?
Yeah,
Do you want me to get some of that with the
9%, yeah, grab it. Yeah, 'cause it's just gonna be a quick thing, so just start rolling right when, it's just the first look with grandparents, not much. You'll have time. Yep. Woo. Hard part done. Kind of. Now I get to set up for the ceremony. The ceremony is so, with photo video, there's so many moving pieces and so many things that can go wrong that have gone wrong in the past that it's just so stressful. So getting through the ceremony is honestly, once that's done, we're like home free. It's easy from there. So you'll see a little bit of what I do when I shoot the ceremony, because I do this and the photo at the same time. And that is what's stressful. But that's really just for the walking down the aisle. And then once she's down the aisle, this just sits in the middle of the aisle for the rest of the ceremony until they recess out, and then I grab it and walk back. You'll see all that works in a second. DJ Joel.
Yes, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm Josiah.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you. So I'm gonna get my stuff set up and then I can just come. Can you just show me the right that guy there?
Yep.
Perfect. Yep. Just wanted to check. That's great. Awesome. Are they using mics and stuff at all up front?
So the officiant has a lapel,
Okay.
and then when the bride and groom do their personal vows, there's a wireless handheld up there they're using.
Okay,
so
cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna mic him as well, just like a personal mic,
Cool.
just to have a
That would
backup.
be
But
the officiant.
that's officiant as well. Cool. I'll probably mic both of them up, just in case. But well, you're putting a mic on him, right? Is that what you said?
It's on him.
Great. Then I won't do that then.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Easy. Perfect. Thanks,
Sounds
man.
good to me, Yeah. Yep. And then same thing when we get inside, there should be.
Okay.
Yeah, I can give you an out.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, you make it easy. You're Silver Sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love you guys. we had Silver Sound at our wedding. We had we had DJ Dan.
Oh, Breslin, nice.
Yeah. And we've worked with him a few times too, and it's always
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. No, we you guys are the ones we recommend all the time. So yeah. All right, let's shoot this real quick. Oh, big time recommend this. It's always much nicer to not have people staring at screens when you're getting married, and instead they're looking at you. I'm a big fan of unplugged weddings, but at the same time, if there's a bunch of phones out, I mean, that's just the story of the day. Like, we're here to just capture the story, so if there's phones out, you know, if you can get it creatively, that's a moment in itself. It may not be the prettiest moment or the moment everybody dreamed of, but it's still part of the story. It's the same reason I won't cut out, like, if a videographer is kind of in the way. Like, how often do you have a videographer following you around? You know, only once in your life will you really have that, and it's gonna be on your wedding day. So I think phones and photographers and videographers are all part of the day, part of the story to tell. And we will still shoot even if phones are in the shot. I will probably not be able to get everybody to put their phones down. So if you don't want phones in the shot, I definitely recommend an unplugged wedding. And for the photographers out there who are watching, you can talk to your couples about doing an unplugged wedding and give them the benefits as far as photography goes. Like, it's gonna make your shots look much cleaner too, and people are gonna be present in the moment. So I'm a big fan of the unplugged weddings, but it's not a requirement, of course. And for video here, I'm still shooting at 120 FPS for that slow-mo, doing some really simple push-ins, pull-outs, arcs, and not stressing too hard about anything, honestly, because it's gonna be for like a split second in the video. That's really all it's gonna be. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna go grab my stuff, hook into the speaker, and go from there. So I'm setting up all the equipment I need for photo and video. I'm using a very old Zoom H4n that I need a external power bank to power because AA's don't cut it anymore. And I am just stubborn enough to not buy a new one. So I'm gonna actually hook this in now to the DJ's speaker here. So we're gonna run Drew's. Oh, that leg opened up. Well, we're gonna run his tripods actually. We don't even need my tripods. So that's great. I sent him to the car to get tripods and I had my own. Okay, so that's pretty much it for audio. I gotta find Scott here in a minute and actually mic him up. So let's actually go do that now. And he already wore this mic before for the first look, but we're gonna hook him up again. And for the wireless lavs here, I'm using Hollyland's equivalent to the Rode Wireless Go. It works okay. I did notice that one of them is starting to not charge above 2 notches anymore. So that's kind of strange, but it's easy, it works. The case charges the device, which is awesome. This is gonna stay here. This is gonna stay here as well. No, you guys can, yeah, go ahead, sit down. Yeah, thank you for asking. All right, let's go find Scott.
All right, are we filtering that in?
All right, this is for you. You don't have to worry about this recording anything. It's not going to record until the cameras start rolling, okay?
Do you need this pocket for you again?
This is just going to go in the pocket, but you're not going to have to take anything out, are you, from that pocket,
I just have
right?
my cell phone in there.
Yeah, no, it should be fine.
Because I don't want my phone in my pocket, like my pants pocket, because you'll be able to see it.
I'll be able to see it, yeah. All right, there we go. Let me tuck this in here now. Yeah, and so as far as where I'm putting the mic here, I'm just putting the pack, the transmitter in his pocket, and then I try and hide the lav mic up by the flower here. And because he's standing, honestly, I probably should have put it over here, but to be honest, in the photos I take, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to see, I mean, when you're there, you're going to be standing like this, and I'm not going to be able to, I'm never going to be close enough to take that shot of it, but I'll be able to adjust levels on my end, just talk normal. I would suggest as well, talking clearly, take your time. You're only going to get to say these vowels one time, so take your time. Like really almost think about the words before you're going to say them. That way it comes off a little bit more meaningful. And try not to cut off the officiant. Right, so when he says, I, Scott, take you, Jack.
I do.
All right, who's all gonna cry?
So make sure you give a little break in between. That way there's no bleed. But other than that, man, have fun. It's gonna go fast. And other tip: don't lock your knees. Okay, keep them bent. I don't need you falling over.
Our officiant at his wedding, 2 or 3 people passed out.
Oh shoot!
In his wedding.
Yeah, not today.
So,
not today.
We're not doing that.
No. Cool, man.
If anyone does it, I have my money on this guy right here.
Oh, Brody. Brody's gonna do it. Yeah. Scott, you're good? Yeah, we're good. Cool. All right. We'll see you when you're married.
0% chance of what?
Precipitation. Because it looks kind of strange. This is actually amazing though, because this space, you know, the sun's over here. When it's sunny out, it just like slams into them at the altar, and it's really difficult. Can I attach this again to you guys here?
Thing, yeah.
Awesome.
Do you want me to go both sides?
Yeah, let's double up.
200 on both?
Yeah. I think that'd be sweet. Robin Kalen's video looked good with both. So, all right, I'm gonna adjust your white balance here. All right, we're just gonna stick at if you want to just adjust the other one to 65,000. 6,500, sorry. 65,000, goodness. And honestly, you can stop down to like 5.6, okay? At 5.6, and then we'll have a little bit more room. I'm gonna place this guy, all right? All right, I'm placing this. I don't know if they're walking down the aisle or if they're gonna come down the side, the guys. So I'm going to give it a little bit of room on the side here just so that they can pass by if they are coming down the side. And then I like to zoom all the way into 200. This will be the camera for Jackie. I'm just going to make sure that his profile is set to the right profile. We're just shooting in regular S-Log 2 today, and we're shooting at 24 FPS for the ceremony here. We're likely a zone autofocus, and Drew will likely man this camera as well.
At this point, I'm just getting the right lenses set to the right cameras. I'm putting a 70-200 on Steph's camera, and then for me, I'll end up shooting on either a 24-70 or I'll shoot on a 50mm for them processing down to the altar, and then I'll switch to an 85mm sometimes, or I'll just hang on the 24-70 for the entire ceremony. But Steph will hang on the 70-200 for the entire duration of the ceremony.
So, to give you a basic rundown, the way we're going to do this, we have a camera on the right, we have a camera on the left. They are covering the bride and the groom, okay? I'm going to run my gimbal down the front while they are walking down the aisle. The second they're down there and the handoff happens from Dad to Scott, I'm going to end up moving into the middle of the aisle and setting my gimbal down on the floor and just having a wide shot of the ceremony from there. And then I'm just going to move around. That way I can be hands off and just focus on photo. And the rest of it's just Drew taking care of the cameras on the sides. And I'll double check those as well at some point, and we'll just shoot around, and then the ceremony ends. I pick the gimbal back up, walk backwards with them as they recess out. So we've kept this as simple as we possibly can, and audio is always the biggest thing that causes issue. Hopefully Scott's mic works well. Hopefully Scott's mic picks up Jackie. Hopefully the officiant's mic works well, and hopefully the speaker that all of that audio is coming out of works properly going into the audio device, going into the H4n Zune. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Audio is the place where it happens normally, and fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. So that's it. That's it.
So here we are during the ceremony, and this takes the most amount of brain power for me. As you can see, I'm dual wielding both my photo camera and the video camera on the gimbal. This would not be possible without the amazing autofocus system that Sony has in their camera bodies, where I'm able to just point the camera directly at the subject, the people coming down the aisle, and it will just autofocus on them. Normally I have this set to like the wide zone, and I can even tap on the back of the LCD screen there and it will kind of track their faces. But normally I just point it at the person moving down the aisle and it just auto picks up the movement and it just tracks them. It's great. My lens, I think in this video I'm using an 18-105 f4 lens with an ND filter on there, and it's a pretty wide lens, and so I think I'm just set to the 18mm or so, and it'll capture anything in front of me because it's wide enough, so I don't have to worry about composition all that much. And thankfully with the gimbal I don't have to worry about too much bounce or shake. And you can see here I've set it back down on the ground, so once the grandparents and the parents are seated, I just put it on the ground and it just captures all of the people, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, flower girls, all those people coming up to the front of the ceremony space. And that's it. I leave it there so that I'm able to just focus on the photo aspect. I'm able to capture moments like this where the groom is smiling at his sister-in-law coming down the aisle. I'm able to focus on, just the ring bearers coming down the aisle here. And there are sometimes, like you'll see here, I'll pick up the camera and follow them and track with them because there aren't any other cameras in the ceremony space right now that are able to get them. So I'll kind of do that sometimes, but I'll put it back down. I'm able to focus on guests. I'm able to focus on the groom's reaction, focus on people around me and get their reactions while I wait for the bride and her father to come down the aisle. And you can see the camera is just set on the ground. It's as simple as that for me. And this is just kind of what I figured out is the best way to do this for me. It may not be the best way to do this for everybody who's looking to do photo and video, but yeah, that's just how I've done it. This is the most complex thing here, is just having to circle around the bride and her father to come down into the center aisle and get kind of the master shot, the wide shot of the space. But once I'm in the aisle, I just set it down on the ground, and that's it. This is where the camera will stay for the remainder of this ceremony, getting the wide shot of the bride, the groom up at the front of the ceremony space. And then we have 2 cameras on each side on the aisles, and that's about it. This allows me then to just focus on photo for the entire ceremony. Of course, I will check in on all of the cameras every now and then, but we do have Drew operating the camera on the left, and he'll do the same thing. He'll make sure everything is running fine. But I'll just be able to walk around, get moments that I want to get without having to worry about video. And I like to get down. You'll see me right here. I get down close up front. I try and stay low so that nobody is, staring at me and I'm not interrupting the ceremony. But I want to be shooting these moments from within the moment rather than shooting at the moment from the outside. I'm able to be right there, getting the just feet away from the bride, hugging her father. I'm able to be just feet away from, the bride being handed off from her dad. Like, I'm just able to get these moments close up. There's moments later where the bride and the groom read notes to their parents, and I'm just right up there in the front. It's just so much better to be up there in those moments than shooting at them from 20 feet away. It just makes it so much better, so much more meaningful, so much more real, so much more authentic, and so much more emotional. This is that moment I'm talking about where I'm able to just capture the smiles from the parents. I wouldn't be able to get that if I didn't get up there into the front row. And of course, again, I'm trying to stay as invisible as possible, trying to stay, I just don't want to disrupt these moments. I'm able to capture the kids. Like, that's a great photo of these kids. So just don't be afraid to get up there. Just obviously be conscious of, your appearance, making sure that you're not disrupting the flow of events. You're not distracting guests from the moment, that you're not distracting the bride and groom from their moment. This is first and foremost a ceremony for them. It's not a photo shoot, so you want to be conscious of that. But they are going to appreciate these photos that you're getting because they're not able to see everything. They're not able to see what we see. So capturing the kids laughing in the chair, capturing the smiles of their parents as they're reading these notes, chances are they're not seeing those things. And so that's what we're here for. We're here to capture these moments. We're here to capture the things that go unseen by them. And that's really it. Just move around, try and get creative compositions, capture the emotion, capture the joy, capture the tears, all of those things for the couple.
That will help it last and thrive. First, posture.
If I can remember to, I'm always trying to get a massive wide shot of the ceremony space. In this case, it was a little bit harder than in some other venues. There's no really overlook here, but I like to try and get the entire space photographed with everybody seated. And then, we're just shooting around at this point. We're just trying to get creative compositions. I like to frame the bride and groom in between the guests. Definitely take a water break here too. The ceremonies are long. It's a good time to rehydrate. And yeah, I found my sweet spot here at this ceremony space, kind of right up front. There was a lot of room, which was great for me to be able to capture the bride and the groom reacting to the ceremony, what's being said by the officiant and each other. I'm able to get photos close up of this kid here and the parents and things like that without being without feeling too squished in between the bridal party up front and the front row. So I always like to get in close and like I had mentioned before, and get photos of the bride and groom reacting to each other during vows. But once the kiss happens, once the rings really go on, Steph and I are kind of parking it right in the aisle there. We don't want to miss that moment. Obviously, this is one of the most iconic moments from the ceremony, from the entire day. It's the photo that everybody wants, right? Is that first kiss. It's a huge deal. So we don't want to miss that. And after that happens, right, this is the send-off. And this is where I pick up the gimbal camera and I dual wield one more time for the ceremony. And as they exit out, Steph will guide me back down the aisle. Obviously, I can't see where I'm walking and I will likely drift off. So she kind of makes sure I stay in the straight line in the aisle here, and I'm able to capture the bride and groom exiting and big smiles on their faces. And we'll always tell them to kiss at the end of the aisle, get a photo with all of their guests behind them. And that's it for the ceremony. One huge hurdle is done. One big obstacle is done. The ceremony is a difficult, stressful time. And now it's on to some family pictures and some pictures with the dogs. So this is that moment here.
No injuries. No injuries on my conscience.
I'll take this napkin.
No, it was cuter over there.
Quiet. Yeah.
Oh, good. Hi. Oh my gosh. So handsome. You could just tuck them.
Sit.
Hang on, you wait. You wait. You wait.
And I'm stopped down here to F4.
You just heard me say I'm stopping down to F4 because I want to make sure that both the dogs and the bride and groom are in focus. They're stacked, so there's 2 different rows. I want to make sure they're both in focus, so you got to stop down to do that.
You got it.
They're so good.
All right, guys, right here.
Oh, is that like a
Down,
thing?
down to my level,
there was a
Steph.
bird, I was like, wow.
Hey, guys.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
We got something there.
There's your ears.
Can you hold this?
Hi. Hold what?
You want to take the video? Oh, you don't have a hand. You're good. Here, all good. Here, let me do this. I just wanted to get a little closer.
I missed you too. You stay. You stay, my boy. You stay.
Can I have you give them all your attention?
Yeah. He'll roll for belly rubs now. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, please. Okay, chill out. I know you want to get to mom.
All right. Sit down.
Sit down. Oh, such nice. But hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Hi. Stay.
See. Woo. They look great. Yeah, they look great. Can you guys share a kiss?
Do you guys smell the food?
Nice. Nice. That's cute, guys. Let me just double check that. You guys are good.
Good?
Yeah, give me a sec.
All we needed them for. They're like, all right.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, that looks great.
Thank you. You were so good.
All right. I'm going to go check on Drew. Steph, are you good with her?
Yeah.
I'm going to go check on Drew. Yeah, because we just got to figure out as far as their dances go, like I don't want to shoot towards the DJ booth. I want to shoot like across the room. So we honestly, like I may be here for a lot of the dancing and Steph and I may just kind of be like in this area.
I'll look for where there's space then.
Yeah, so probably up here is probably good.
I will always talk through like our game plan for the reception with our additional videographer. Every room is different. Every reception space is a little different. We just want to make sure that we know what we're doing. We know where each of us are going to be. We know what the plan is. There's a lot of moving pieces. And so Drew and I are just talking through the game plan right now of where, you know, flashes might be, where video lights might be, where tripods and cameras are going to go. And we're just trying to figure out kind of the flow of events and how things are gonna work. It's important to do. We want to make sure we know where everything is going before the time comes, that we don't want to have to panic. And you're going to see me later panic. I should have spoken to the DJ first about the order of events, if people are lining up or not, if bridal party's lining up when they come in. There's a whole bunch of factors that I didn't consider when talking to Drew here, and that's one of the mistakes we made and definitely learned from.
For toasts, we'll just turn it around, and you can honestly just punch into 70, hold out on whoever's giving the toast, and then this guy will be on the couple. Does that make sense? I'm gonna have them come to the sides here. And so we'll just move this guy out to like here, point it right at Scott and Jackie, and then you can be getting the person giving the toast. And the nice thing is we're not blocking anybody here, so we can literally just be up in this space, which is awesome. And then, yeah, that's it. That's it. So, all right, I'm gonna get some flashes up, and I need to photograph this space before it all gets filled with people. All right, for flashes, I'm using the Godox 8200s. And on-camera flash is a Godox VS1. I think it's a VS1. I think that's what it's called. And they just remote trigger each other, essentially, which is really nice. And then I'm using MagMod modifiers up here. What's that?
Slave mode when they trigger each other? Right?
No, they're like transmitter receivers, which is great. I could use slave mode, but I have them set for like a full-on transmitter receiver action, which is great. So the ones on camera act as the transmitters. And then I have these little ball heads so that I can angle these easier. Otherwise I get stuck in like just up and down. Now I have full 360-degree action.
These things are cheap too.
Yeah, these are like $7. They're so cheap for like a pack of 2.
They're helpful.
Yeah.
You get some new ones.
I'll post a link on Amazon to these guys. They're really awesome. All the gear I'll post to Amazon or something. Okay, so that is good. All right. All right, so these are the Godox the V1S with a warming filter on top. And then over that I put this bounce. If I can figure out how to get it in here. Where are you? Missing a piece, I feel like. Oh, there it is. Fell right out. There it is.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, go for it.
So it just clips right in. Just clicks right on top. Magnetizes there. There we go. Good. So how'd it go outside, Steph?
Good. They're bustling her.
Okay.
We're gonna get the golf cart and we're gonna run up to the step field.
While Steph goes to shoot additional portraits of Jackie and Scott, I'm going to be photographing some details and getting things set for the reception.
What I'm trying to do is I'm going to light up some of the, like if I shoot this table here, I don't want this to be a black pit. So I have this flash filling in some of the light on that side. So this flash on camera will fill in a little bit in the front. That'll fill up the back. And I just need to set it to, bam, it is. Okay, so let's see how these turn out. Should take the lens cap off first. And so my flash on camera needs to be more powerful. Here we go. The other thing I could do is I could turn off my flash here, and we're getting a lot more light on this table. And so I could use natural light here and just have that flash fire in the back.
Even recently, I've been opening my aperture wide open, increasing ISO, and using slower shutter speeds to capture the actual natural light in the space, even if it is a little bit dark.
Some quick orbits, arcs. I have some in-body image stabilization here, and plus at 120, you don't really notice any sort of shake, which is nice. And I'm on the 50mm 1.4 Sigma. So I'm just getting like really random stuff here, like place cards. I'm just adding a little bit of movement. And I do a lot of this in like a single clip. I don't cut, because later on we'll just cull that footage later in DaVinci Resolve and select the clips from there. So really just getting centerpieces, random things like that. I normally do a movement back and forth, and sometimes I'll do a push in, pull out, you know, those basics. So that should be good. That should be good for that. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's not bad. Go from the side. Yeah, that's great. All right, once again, we're gonna do a little bit of video.
The motion that you're seeing on video right now is a little bit jittery, of course, because I'm hand holding this, but I am shooting in slow motion. So once this gets slowed down, it is not nearly as jittery, not nearly as shaky. And I'm doing this pretty quickly because I know from previous edits how much footage I need for these edits of these details. So I just get really quick shots. I try to do this quickly and efficiently just to get the shots that I need.
I'm thinking about how I'm gonna edit this in my head as I'm shooting. I know I will likely go from the cake topper to the flowers on the cake, or vice versa. And then we'll do a full reveal. So I'm creating sequences that I can cut together rather than just a single clip that's going to stand on its own. And that'll come across. It's more intentional, I guess, you know? Okay. Time to figure out where to put these flashes. Part of this is, it's hard because you got to find a spot that it's not going to get tripped over, right? People aren't going to trip over it, but that it's also going to make sense. So that's the difficulty. So we're going to tuck it back here. Tuck it back here. Point it right at the dance floor. And I'm actually probably going to do the same thing on the other side as well.
Typically, I'll put flashes on opposite corners of the dance floor. I don't really have that luxury in this setting, in this reception hall, because it's just the layout. It's a little crowded. It's difficult. There's a kitchen door that comes out right onto the dance floor. So I have to be a little more strategic with where I'm placing my flashes.
It'll act as a key or fill, depending on which side we want to be on. It'll also act as a hair light. And so we have a little bit more options as far as things go with where we stand. So if we were to switch sides, or if we were to go shoot from the center, we have a lot of options based on what these flashes are doing. And we can change the power on them on our on camera, so we don't even have to go to these flashes to power them up or down. We can control both of these from one camera, and I can control them separately on my flash, and Steph can control them separately on her flash. And we can turn them on, off. We can choose to only fire that one, or only fire that one, or fire both of them. Fire all three, the on camera and the two off cameras. There's a lot of options as far as that goes. But I also am realizing that it's very, very dark in here. And so I'm hoping to get a light up. They're just battery powered. All right, so I have 75%. These will be on only for the intros, dances, and toasts. That's it. So hopefully this guy survives. As far as power goes, we'll find out. I don't know. These are new batteries. I don't know how long they actually last. This is actually, we'll place this over here. This is likely where it will go. But for now, I'm going to keep this against the wall because guests are going to come in at some point, and I don't want them knocking everything over. So we'll keep that against the wall. I'm going to set this to go back against the wall as well. And to be honest, we honestly could just keep this center position. And the reason I'm doing it center is because, one, it's going to move for toasts, but two, there's never going to be two people sitting in this seat. It's only ever going to be one of them until the dances are done. And then that's when it's going to move. So we can actually have a little bit of a dirty frame. Dirty frame meaning that we can have a little bit of foreground with either Scott or Jackie sitting here watching the other one sharing a parent dance, which is going to feel a little bit more contextual from a single frame. You're going to understand that this person is watching their spouse share in a parent dance, which will be kind of nice. And then Drew will just float around on the other camera.
Just plug in right below the XLR cable in the subwoofer.
Okay. Awesome. Right below the, yeah, cool. Awesome.
I'll use the mic and play something just so you can test for signal.
Great, thanks, man.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, go for it.
Check 1, 2, test. Got it?
Yep, we're good. Cool. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm just gonna let it roll now. So, now I just wait for Steph to get back and we can test some flashes. Or I could photograph you. That's not bad. I'm noticing things are a little too bright, so I'm just powering the flashes that are in the background down a bit. Overall, that looks pretty good. And so what we're seeing here, the reason we do this is because we want to have a 3-point lighting set up, all right? We just want to add dimension to this. We got some photo bombers in the back, I think. We want to have 3-point lighting set up because you're getting some more dimension to the face. They're gonna pop off the background more with the hair light, with the background light, which was my flash in the back there. This light to my left is gonna act as a little fill. And this light here is, we got nice low ceilings, so this is just gonna bounce right off of the ceiling. So that's awesome. So we're just filling the place with light, but it's directional, purposeful light. It's not just like we're filling the place just for the heck of filling the place. So that's what we're doing. We'll see how it works out. I don't know where they are. Are the bride and groom out there?
Do me a favor and just put this at the bar to get rid of it. We're trying to get rid of it and not get yelled at.
Is Scott and Jackie out here?
I have not seen.
Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Hey, are you guys on your way back? Okay, cool. And two, can you ask Scott and Jackie which way they're facing to start their choreographed dance? Are they facing their sweetheart table? So they are facing this way for the dance. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's all up in the air. I'm just gonna shoot what happens. So.
How do you make that look good?
How do I plan and make things look good when I don't know how things are gonna happen? Is just knowing my gear really is what it comes down to, I think. Is like I know how my gear works. I know what my stuff is supposed to do and how it's supposed to look. And I just plan for the best shot that I can, and if I need to tweak something, if I need to move a light in the middle of the dance, I'll move a light. So I just play for that luck again. That's really what happens. You have your camera? I feel stressed, more stressed than normal. They're gonna come in through here. They're gonna come right into, I guess, their first dance. And yeah, we'll go from there. I think so. We'll find out. I never know until I take my first picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, if everybody could please get to their feet at this time, and with an even bigger round of applause, welcome in the new Mr. and Mrs. Scott Musser.
All right, so the moment is here. It's go, go, go. Anything else I have to tweak, I have to do on the fly, on the job, while it's happening. It's not the most ideal thing. The biggest thing here, though, is that I didn't realize that the bridal party here was going to line up at the front of the dance floor. Made the mistake of not asking the DJ where the bridal party was going. Lesson learned. I learned from this experience, and because they lined up, they were blocking my wide gimbal shot there, and so I had to bring that out to the front of the floor here. And right as I put it down, I get things set, the entire bridal party is called to the dance floor. I had no idea that this was happening. Zero idea. And we got to learn on the fly, just got to make the adjustments, make the tweaks. And so now I'm capturing them dancing. Had to move the gimbal again to get it out of the way from being stepped on. The biggest thing, though, is this is where it really threw me for a loop, was after the bridal party is on the dance floor, the first dance happens, and they are called right back. They go right back to lining up on the dance floor. Normally they go to their seats. So you can see me scrambling now because they were blocking the camera that I just moved on the tripod. I just walked it across right there to the other side of the dance floor. Realized I don't like it in that position. So now I go and I'm going to move it to where my behind the scenes videographer is to try and find a place to put it. There's extra stress because this is actually a choreographed dance. It's not just them rotating in a circle together. They're actually moving around the entire dance floor. And so there's a whole lot of extra stress trying to capture this choreographed dance that they work so hard on. And the bridal party is restricting our movement and blocking some of our view with our cameras. I should have asked the DJ, hey, where are they going for the first dance? Are they lining up just at the entrance? Or are they gonna take a seat after they're called to the dance floor to do a group dance? Like, I don't know. I should have found out where they were going. So Drew here is doing a lot of the video brunt work because he's more mobile than Steph or myself. I don't want to have to carry around and dual wield both video and photo. It becomes too hard. I want to make sure I can focus on photo. And so Drew did a great job of getting this moment, this choreographed dance captured on his gimbal camera, and did a great job. We just got to roll with the punches, right? But lesson learned, we always now ask the DJ, where's the bridal party going for the first dance? What's going to happen? Lesson learned.
If there was a nightmare situation, that was it.
Now that bridal party is seated, thankfully, again, it's not bridal party's fault. It's not DJ's fault. It's our fault for not checking with the DJ on where they were going. But now that they're seated, we have a little bit more flexibility and freedom to move around the space, capture the moments we want to capture. The tripod camera that I was moving about during the first dance is now back in its original position behind the sweetheart table. And Drew is there with his gimbal capturing from a second angle, and he's just holding it steady to just have a second clean angle. At this point, it's easy because the parents are just circling the floor, like they're just rotating in a circle in the same spot. So it makes it easy to get close-ups, to get wide shots, and to photograph these moments much easier than a choreographed dance, although we do love capturing a choreographed dance.
All right, and at this time, I'm going to pass the microphone off to Mr. Kenneth Burton, who's going to say a blessing for dinner.
All right, let's pray, everybody.
As the blessing and the welcome from the Father comes out, we are now moving all of our stuff to prep and get ready for the toasts. Everything is now getting set up for that moment. Thankfully, we have that little transition. While I'm doing that and Drew's doing that, Steph is photographing the welcome from the dad.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I really, really hate when bridal party lines up during receptions. You saw it just completely wrecked our entire camera setup and everything. So it throws us for a massive loop. Didn't know. I didn't know. I should have asked. I didn't ask. Okay. We're just gonna use these for main lights. So you can probably turn off your on camera. I'm gonna grab the other one. All right, so the girls are going first.
Yeah, let's give her a round of applause.
Christy, I'm gonna give you a mic as well real quick, okay? Just as a backup. There you go.
As I mentioned earlier, audio is one of those tricky things, so I do have my H4n plugged in right to the DJ's board, but I also, you saw me just put a little microphone clip right onto the person giving the toast, just to get some backup audio. It's running straight into that camera there, and now we have two sources in case one piece of audio is just crappy. I can use the backup.
And how about any person or a pup that needs her help making an adorable dog who needs your help singing, and I feel like a woman. That's my favorite one. I have so many memories.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Christy Burton.
I love using the 85mm for toasts because it allows me to get close-up shots without having to get too close to the physical people giving the toasts. I'm really looking for two shots during toasts. One is of the bride and groom reacting to the person giving the toast, like this shot here, and the second is a great shot of the person giving the toast. Now I'm always trying to have one or the other in the foreground to give context to the situation and increase the emotion of the moment.
It's so nice to meet you. The way Jackie can be as bubbly as she can be, it probably was that. I honestly don't so much to you guys. I know I don't have it on my phone. I'm old and blind. Can't read off my phones like the girls. So your special day. I love you guys. Thank you. Toast to the mustard.
Don't forget to keep shooting through the moment after the toast has finished because there will be hugs from the person giving the toast to the bride and groom. Do not miss those shots. It's easy to put your camera down thinking the toasts are done.
Okay. All right. Here's what I want you guys to do. You guys were walking down the hill a second ago. You were leading her down. I want you to do that same exact thing, looking at each other if you can. And I'll tell you, there you go. Looks great, guys. We got all this golf carts in the back too. Scott will like that, I think. Nice job, guys. Jackie, look at me. Perfect, 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 perfect. Awesome, great. Can I bring, Scott, let me bring you up here. Actually, let me bring both of you guys up here real quick. I want you guys to turn and face each other, okay? Bring those noses together for me. Turn and face each other, there you go. That looks great. Perfect, guys. Kiss on the forehead for me. You guys look so good. Noses back together again. Get the full body. Awesome. Can you guys hold hands down in front of you there? Perfect. I want you guys to be each other's counterweights. We might have done this one at an engagement session. You guys are going to lean back, close your eyes, and when I'm going to count to 3, on 3 you're going to come up and try and share a kiss, okay? Keep the eyes closed.
I'm going downhill.
You're going downhill.
You're going to come back and clock me.
Yeah.
Come up slow. Come up slow. Come up slow. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead.
There you go.
Perfect. First try. Somebody cheat on that one. That was perfect. Jackie, look over at me here. Perfect. Yep. Nuzzle in for me, Scott. Can you squeeze her? Just wrap her up. Just wrap her up and pull her in real close.
That's sweet, guys.
Love that, guys. Perfect.
Not that I can see. Okay.
Awesome. Okay, can I have Scott come right here? Jackie, I'm going to take you back this way. We've done this one before, I think, too. I want you to sneak up behind him and scare him. Okay? That can be pinching his butt. You can jump on his back. You can tag him with kisses, whatever you want to do. Okay? Just get a reaction out of him, okay? And just cling on to him as close as you can, okay? I'm not going to give you any time, so once I get up there, you just go for it. All right, go ahead. Oh, boy.
Great jump.
She's in a wedding dress. She's in a wedding dress. give her a break.
All right, now let's switch
Nice.
positions. Let me jump on you.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He already said that. I heard. You heard that? I
But-
know. He was like, I'm going to bleed through my shirt.
Yep,
He dropped it.
But for real, let me take you back here.
Yeah. I watched.
Thing, I'm going to have you sneak up behind her and scare her in some kind of loving way. Okay, so that can be, you can pinch her butt. You can 100%. Yeah. Okay. Cool. When I get up there. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh. The anticipation.
Legend, wait for it, Barry.
Yeah, tag her with kisses. Whole bunch of kisses right there on that cheek. Perfect. Squeeze her real tight. Squeeze her real tight. Pull her in real close. Squeeze her real tight. There you go.
I gotta put my hands up on you, like it's weird.
Love it. You can, you can do this. Here, come here.
We did this. Remember what we did earlier?
We did this
she was
earlier?
trying to do this earlier without you. She's like, this is really difficult. I was
Oh,
like, I don't know how to do it without you.
It's hard to explain. Yeah.
I'm the one who demonstrates.
All right, both of you guys looking right here to start.
Because I always used me as a demonstration.
Has he?
I think I have used Drew as a demo. Yeah. Like Drew, come here, man. Let's hug.
Hug it out.
Perfect. Scott, can you come to the other side here? Keep the hand where it is, though. Your body's just going to come across this way. There you go. And then hands on her waist there. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. Now attack her with kisses on this side. That's cute, guys. I didn't tell Ramona that we left the building. She'll be all right. She's a big girl. That's all right. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Cool. The only other thing I can think of is to try and get you guys up on the green here and do a silhouette shot with the sky. All right. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Yeah. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. Keep on coming. And Scott, stop right there. Perfect. That was good. All right. Nose, looking right at each other, okay? That's great. Stay just in that. Beautiful. Separate just a little bit. Separate the right. Bring the bodies. Yeah, right there is good. Perfect, guys. There we go. All right, you guys are good. You guys are good. You're good. That was great. Let's go back.
Did you get the fireworks?
Oh yeah, 1 hour. Do you know if they pull the table out at all, or does it stay here? They pull it out? Okay. So that's nice. They pull it out? Okay. Oh yeah, could we turn it to... Yeah. Yeah, right there is great. Yeah, yep, so they're gonna be here.
I like to use completely off-camera flash for cake cutting. Typically, I'll put one flash behind the couple like you just saw me do there. I was just testing it out. I do have a grid on that flash from MagMod, and then I bring my other flash over. This is going to be my key light, and I have a mag sphere on this one. This is just going to spread out the light. It's going to be their main light source. The light behind them is going to give this rim effect and separate them from the background. And again, before we do anything else, before the event starts, before the moment happens, we're just testing our light, making sure that everything looks as it should. You could see on that photo there, the rim light that happened behind Steph and her hair. And now the moment's here. I'm adjusting the flash based on where the couple is standing, backing it up to, make sure there's enough spread, that making sure that it's pointed directly at the back of them. And then it's go time. Steph is teaching them how to cut the cake, because we found that a lot of venues don't actually teach you how to do this. So we tell them how. You just saw me take off the grid there. What the grid does is it directs the light a little bit more and gets rid of spill. But I wanted to move it closer and take the grid off so that there's just a way more, like a larger burst of light, a wider, essentially field of view for this light to just fill in as much as possible and create that rim light you see there behind them. It just separates them from the background. The key light is also directly next to the video light. So yeah, we like to use off-camera flash for this moment. Just makes everything look a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more dynamic, and it's just easier because I can move around anywhere without having to worry about the cake being too bright in the foreground, because I have flash on camera filling in all of the foreground with light, and then my actual subject, which is behind that foreground element, becomes darker than the cake. And so we kind of combat that with off-camera flash.
All right, guys, well, at this time, if everybody can head outside to where cocktail hour was, we have a fireworks display that's getting ready to start. Like actual fireworks. So at this time, please head outside once again. It's like to the go
all the time.
We're going to be starting in just a couple minutes. Thanks, guys.
It's fine.
I'm not gonna shoot.
I need all lenses. I need all the lenses.
All right, it's time for fireworks. Fireworks are a little tricky, and in a moment you're going to hear Ramona ask me if everybody's here and if everybody's good. That is not the same as, are you ready to go?
All right, everybody's here. Everybody's good.
Yeah, I think so.
You just heard me respond with, yeah, I think so. This was me confirming that everybody was here, not that we were ready to go. I thought that she was just asking if everybody was here. I should have gotten a formal question from her that they were about to launch the fireworks and asking us if we were ready for fireworks to happen. They launched fireworks 6 minutes early. I thought we had more time to get things set up, and you're going to see my frustration about that in just a moment.
All right, can you turn and face each other? There you go, just look at each other, that's great. You're really going off, okay, great. No, it's fine. All right, let's see. Drew, can I have you duck? Yeah, there we go, let's see. Yeah, you can watch, guys, that's good.
Yep, that's all right. Yep,
Keep watching, you're good.
We're just figuring out our settings right now.
I really wasn't ready.
Well,
because they don't wait, they just do. It drives me crazy. Is it early? And back up here. Okay, let's see if I can get this. This is what I have so far.
oh, they're perfect size.
Those are great. Okay, let's see.
Together?
In a second. All right, guys, look at each other for me. Thank you. Steph, go move that behind them a little bit more.
Behind?
Yeah. All right, that's great. All right, watch the fireworks some more, guys. Watch the fireworks some more. That's good. Look at each other, guys. That looks good. Hold that. hold that, guys. That looks good. Sorry you're missing your fireworks, but it looks great. That looks great. Look at the fireworks again. All right, look at each other again for me, guys. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. All right, waiting for one big burst. Hey, Drew, power off real quick. Sorry. That looks great. All right, power it back on.
If you want a in-depth breakdown of fireworks, you can click on that video in the cards right now.
Oh, look at those. Oh, those are awesome.
You want to post on
Nothing grainy.
Nothing grainy.
Nothing grainy.
I'm so glad I sent you those because I was like, what the?
I know, nothing grainy. It's good. Woo, all right. Let's go party.
Just like that, the hard part is over. It is now just time to party, to photograph dancing for the next couple of hours, and just have fun with the couple on the dance floor. I typically like to get in really, really close for dancing. I put a 14 to 24 millimeter lens on my camera, and I get right up in there. It just makes everything feel like, I don't know, just way more real and fun, and it just feels like you're in the moment again, and that's what I want. So a lot of the times we're doing one on-camera flash and then two off-camera flash for dancing. We will move around the off-camera flashes here and there, but I'm just getting the action, just capturing what's happening. I take a ton of photos during this point, and I'm just trying to get a ton of candid, fun moments. This was a great dance floor. Everybody, I think, was pretty buzzed. We're having a great time. Unique dancing. There was a lot of energy. There's nothing worse when there's just no energy on the dance floor and only 5 people dancing. That was not the case this night. Everybody was having a good time, drinking, dancing, partying, celebrating the night away, and it just makes our job so much easier. Obviously, we didn't record all 2.5 hours of dancing, so here's a quick preview of the photos we got. Have you ever purchased or downloaded presets and they just don't work? I've been there. And that's why I wanted to create a preset pack that honestly just works every time. Hi, I'm Josiah Blizzard, a wedding photographer and filmmaker here in the Philadelphia area. I pride myself on our great client experience, and one of the ways we deliver that experience is with our fast turnaround times, often delivering a wedding within a single week. And that's all thanks to presets that just work. Introducing the Tried and True Preset Collection. This preset collection is different than your normal preset pack. I wanted to create a series of presets that could eliminate the need to touch the sliders in most situations to help you visualize the changes before making them. The Tried and True Preset Collection is split into 2 segments that I call Pre-Made Looks and Freestyle Presets. Pre-made looks are more similar to your typical preset pack that you'd download, except I'm offering way more than 6 to 8 presets. In fact, you'll get over 50 preset variations ranging from natural looks to creative and stylized edits. Everything from light and airy imagery or bright, fresh and bold colors to more adventurous or dark and moody vibes. The pre-made looks provide you with a range of different looks, styles and vibes, and they were designed to get you 90%, if not all of the way there. We all know that presets don't fix bad photography. Instead, they're able to enhance good photography. It's important to get your settings correct in camera, but what if your settings were a little off? Maybe your image was a tad overexposed or your white balance was too cold. Well, say hello to our freestyle presets. These presets were created so that you can build your own looks and presets. Freestyle presets are micro adjustments that you can stack on top of one another to create that perfect image. You can edit entire photos using just presets without ever touching the sliders, all while visualizing what that change will do to your photo without ever making that change until you're ready. These freestyle presets are broken up into multiple folders inside the preset tab. Each folder controls a different tab in the develop module, like exposure and contrast, white balance, HSL, color grading, and additional adjustments that cover camera calibration, grain, and more. There are over 100 different freestyle presets and over 50 different pre-made looks, so you're getting over 150 different presets that you can use to edit your images. All of this comes to $65, but if you enter the code TriedAndTrue30 at checkout, you'll get $30 off. Better yet, for a similar monthly price, you can join the Photo Club membership where you'll get all the current presets, all future presets, and all of my email templates, workflows, mini courses. It's the most value I've ever offered, and it's only going to get better from here. There's already loads of content in the membership that you can access and apply to your photography business right now. That's the Tried and True Preset Collection, a fresh and fun way to edit your photos and get great results. I truly believe that you'll love these presets and that they'll make editing photos an incredibly fun experience. Happy editing. Have questions about the presets? Head to triedandtruepresets.com or ask away in the comments of this video. You can watch me demo these presets in the video linked in the cards or at the link in the description.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it was really helpful for you. If you have any questions about anything I just went over, please leave it in the comments below. Something I didn't talk about was how we deliver all of these photos, and you can actually find that at the link in the description. I went over an entire video on how we deliver our photos, our galleries to our clients, how we break all that stuff down. And you can watch that at the link in the description, or it's up in the cards here as well, so you can check that out. And if you guys actually want to see the final images from this wedding, I've actually linked their blog post below, so you can see the blog that we released from their wedding, along with their wedding video, so you can watch that entire video and see how the final product turned out. And then if you wanted to take a look at their entire gallery, I've linked that below as well, and you can see all of the photos we delivered. That way you can get a full comprehensive view of, you've seen a shoot and you've seen what we've delivered and you've seen the two go hand in hand. So anyway, hope this was helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all those things. It helps this channel out immensely, and I'm putting a lot of this stuff out there for free. So your subscription, your likes, your comments really do mean the world to me. I really appreciate them. And thank you guys for being here and sticking through this video. I hope it was helpful. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Smash like, subscribe, click the links down below so I make a time. Comment, say hi, hit the bell so I know I'll see you next time.